time, baby. Double up champ back with another video. Last week, swept the whole card. Second time I've done it, man. I'm up. We're up. If y'all ain't telling the picks, you got to get with it, man. We haven't been here too long, and we've been doing good. I think the only picks we missed on the White House card, the obvious one, Ilya Taporia not coming through. And then I was kind of fanboying on Pereira. It is what it is. But other than that, man, came back strong last week. All favorites in the main card hit. And sometimes, I know what I said last week. I was like, I know it looks weird throwing all favorites and like you got to like squeeze a dog in there. You think someone's going to get upset. But sometimes the fights just play out how they should. And last week, we went perfect. Didn't play into any of the underdogs, man. So we're going to take that momentum from last week and bring it right into this banger card, man. Fighting early in the morning, Azerbaijan, Baku, Fiziev versus Torres, man. Lots of good scraps on the main card. I can't wait to break these down. So without further ado, our first fight of the night, Abus Magomedov versus Mikhail Olejnichuk, man. Very close odds in this one. We got the vet and a boost sitting at a favorite status of minus 120. Olejnichuk plus 100. Slight dog. Um, the odds have widened a little bit towards Abus. Um, Definitely when you're looking at strength of schedule and everything, Abus has fought some dogs, man. Just coming off fighting Joe Pfeiffer. Um, you gotta understand he's been there, done that, and he has that vet experience. But he's also 35, so that vet experience, man, doesn't mean much when you're fading out. Ola Jacek with the fighting nerds now, probably for over a year, man. He's got hands, he's got power. Abus got the grappling. I don't want to see this fight hit the ground because ultimately I'm picking Ola Jacek to put the hands on Abus and I'm feeling a TKO from him, man. I think him at the Fighting Nerds and just like work around those guys and getting better over the last year. I think he's gonna be so confident in his hands. I think Abus, he is gonna come in there. He is gonna be like imposing force to J Chuck, I feel like, but I think J Chuck's move up is gonna do him good, and I don't think the vet gets it done, man. I think he gets sniped on the feet. I think he wrestles a little bit, but doesn't submit Olajaychuk. And I think as the fight goes on, I know Olajaychuk, his gas tank is shaky, but I think I think he puts the hands on him, finds the chin, and TKOs him, man. I think we see a little wilting and a boost now that he's a little older, man. So first fight of the night, give me the dog. Let's get it. All right, man. Bruno Ferreira versus Alaskarov. Ikram coming in at minus 220. Bruno Ferreira plus 185, man. Both similar records. Um, I don't know about this one, man. I wanna say Alaskarov gets it done, and he's leveled up a little bit. He's been training with some dogs. He definitely has the potential, but you just see him in the fights, and he gets cracked, and you saw Robert Whitaker put him out pretty badly and find his chin. Like he is susceptible to knockout. I mean everyone is, but that's scary when you got Bruno Ferreira standing across from you throwing bombs. Like he's gonna be there the first round definitely to fucking crack. So I mean I think Bruno has his puncher's chance. I think if Alaskarov gets to the ground, it could be bad news for Ferreira. I think Ikram will just be like too big and too heavy on top of him. So definitely can see some laying prey by Alaskarov if he gets it there. Which I kind of predict, man. I don't think he wants to stand with Ferreira. I think he knows that this guy can chin people. He has put people's lights out, and I don't think like I don't know. I think they're smart, man. You see the OV. I think he gets it to the ground. So ultimately, um, I'm gonna go Aliscare by submission. I know it might be a crazy call, but I think Bruno is liable to get choked out on the ground. I think if they know that, then and he's liable to knock Ikram out on the feet. So if they know that, man, get the fight to the ground, man. Give me Ikram by submission. All right, man. Next fight on the main card: Charles Johnson versus Asul Amabayev. Charles Johnson, man, he's definitely solidified himself as like he'll fraud check you if you ain't that, man. Like, and even if you are that, he's still liable to put the hands on you. Like, everyone knows it. He knocked out Josh Van, and he's made it happen against other people. Um, Definitely like stopping them in their tracks. But Joshua Van prevailed after that. But that's just Charles Johnson for you. He's definitely there every time he fights, man. He's so active. He's down for a fight, and the way he's just turning over fights, it is kind of sketch because dude's war ready. He's ready to scrap at all times. Apparently, even if he gets cracked and put out, it's like you're seeing now, like Alex Perez putting him down, and um, I don't know. He's got good wins, but I don't think you can favor that too much. I think the odd makers are right. Charles Johnson will probably always come out as like a underdog when he's fighting these up and comers or like testing them. But Asul Amabayev, he's been tested, man. He beat a good prospect in Jose Delgado Ochoa, I think. Jose Ochoa. Maybe Delgado. I gotta look back at that, but that one he got knocked out by Manel, but Manel was eye poking and he was like a TKO. But Asul, he's fought dogs, man. I think just with that little bit of cage experience and unlike the rest of them, like Loner Kavanaugh, like was pretty green, and he ended up getting wilted and chinned by Charles. But I don't see Asul doing that, man. I think Charles. I think he'll be standing for a good bit, but I think Asul submits him, man. I think he hops on it and chokes him out. That's what I got. So give me Asul by submission. All right, man. Next fight on the card, we got Nazim Sadikov versus Camilo. Mateus Camilo, man. I've been seeing the odds shrink on this one, and when I first looked at it and was thinking over and watching tape on Sadikov and seeing him hurt in just about every other fight and having to like grit through and dog it out, Um, I definitely was eyeballing Camila, man. Uh, the 25-year-old in the UFC, man, that's impressive. But I can't take a 25-year-old flying overseas. Like, this is a whole experience for him, and the lights are going to probably get to him. I can see Sadikov um, just doing his thing, man. Even if it gets sticky for him, he has that dog in him. Like, yeah, if he could get finished up, but I feel like Camilo is going to be trying to take this fight everywhere, and Um, he's definitely amped up for it, man. I definitely say Camilo is a live dog. There's value in that just because Sadikoff's always getting hurt, but ultimately, I think Sadikov grits through. If it hits the cards, man, you know they're giving it to the hometown favorite. Like you see the OV and you know where they're at, man. You just know if it hits the card, it's probably going. A couple judges might have saw the fight a different way, man. 25 years old, man, he can take an L and still move on and improve. He's got plenty of time in the UFC, so he's nice, man. I see the value, but I'm gonna have to go with Nazim by decision, baby. Co-main event, baby. Almost made it through. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, man. We're throwing picks every week, doubling up with the champ. If you ain't with it, you're without it. But co-main event here: Sharmagomedov versus Michelle Pereira. Michelle, man, dude, dude's washed up. I mean, this is definitely to promote Magomedov. I think Char Bullet here can do his thing against Pereira. He's definitely has a chin, and Magomedov's very he survived, man. You seen him eat that bow or that knee, I forget what it was, but just like absolutely crunched his nose, and he still finished that fight against Marc Andre Barriou. And the dude's elusive striker, man. I think he's like a younger version of Michelle Pereira, just being a crazy man in there, throwing whatever. And I think it's gonna be a good fight. I don't see a finish though, man. I can see a finish if Michelle Pereira turtles up and kind of lets the hands get to him, but I think this is a tailor-made matchup for Char to get back on the map. You know where we're fighting at in the OVs. You know, you kind of just gotta. If it hits the cards, man, and you don't got an OV or like one of them, then it's like you're definitely hoping it was like a 30-27 or you're sweating that split decision. But yeah, man, give me Magomedov. I just think he's way better on the feet. Michelle Pereira's on the way out. We don't gotta spend too much time on it. Let's get it. All right, man. Main event time. We got Fiziev versus Torres. Man, I can't wait for this fight. I love watching Fiziev fight. I haven't seen too much of Torres live, I guess, but I have watched Fiziev fight Gaethje live, man. He's just a dog. I watched him fight Rufy. He got cracked there. Ignacio, man, he's been scrapping now that he's healthy. I watched him blow his leg out against Gamrot. That was awful, man. I have Fiziev that fight, and he was looking nice against Gamrot and ended up hurting himself. And that was a sad night for the bets. But besides all that, man, a lot of people want to say like Torres ain't never been out of the first round. He don't got that cardio and that dog in him. But dude, these are some lightweights. Like he's been training. He knows what's up. Like he don't got 1 round, 2 round cardio. Like even though he puts people out, like Manuel Torres, Mexico, he's got the cardio, training at high altitude, doing what he's doing, man. Like he'll definitely can make it to the second or third round if need be. And I think Fiziev, he's gonna come in with like a heavy wrestling game plan. I don't think he's gonna want to stand across from Torres. Torres, man, he got finishes. He got submissions and knockouts. Like everyone knows, he'll put you out. He cracked the Drew Dober chin and put him out, man. Like I know MMA math. You ain't never supposed to use it. Ignacio beating Torres and Fiziev beating Ignacio, like, man, you just gotta fade that because I feel like people look at that. I feel like the odds are way too close for Fiziev being in the home country too. I could see like minus 140, minus 150 for Fiziev, like giving him the home field and like the vet experience and just what's been going on recently in UFC. Like a lot of these vets wins, it's like, oh man, we should have picked the vet. Like they still got it. Like Aljamain beating Yusuf Zalal and Malquizio Costa losing, but then there's other examples of where the young and up and comer like shows he's the boss. Like happens time and time again. I think Fiziev is finally like taking a step back from like any title contentions or like fighting for a belt, and he's gonna be used as a platform for these young guys to like, can you get past Fiziev? Like they gave Ignacio the test, he didn't pass it. They gave Emmanuel the test. I feel like he's gonna pass it, man. I think Fiziev's been cracked way too many times. They gave Rufy the test, he passed it. Like that's what I'm saying, man. They're using Fiziev as a stepping stone for these guys, and I think Manuel is top 15. I think he does crack. I know we've seen him put out, but I think we see him finish Fiziev, man. I think Fiziev is not gonna want to stand in front of him, and whether that's him getting submitted, sticking his head into a choke, or him getting stuck with that long 1-2 and getting put out like you seen with Rufy. Like I think these long strikers. I know he got the grappling off with Ignacio, but I think he's going to struggle with these long rangey strikers. And as long as they keep feeding them these guys, I think you're just going to see a decline in Fiziev. It's a shame. I know they're kind of giving them that fight in Baku, but in that home country, and he'll have the crowd behind him. But at the end of the day, you've seen Ming Yang Zhang fold the crowd twice in China and like silence the crowd by getting his ass whooped. So it's like it don't always play out how the fans want it to or what's going on there. Like Poirier's retirement fight, he got dropped a bunch, man. Like it just stuff like that. You want to hope it like comes through and it's like Horiguchi's gonna fight, be the first Japanese to win a title, and it's like those dreams were crushed, man. So with that being said, give me Torres by inside the distance, man. I can't tell whether it's a knockout or submission, but I have like a feeling Fiziev is just going to be wrestling so much. I think he's going to get hit with some shots and shoot in, and Torres is going to snatch him up and probably choke him to sleep in his home country, man. So give me Manuel Torres inside the distance. And those are my picks for UFC Baku main card predictions. Like and subscribe, man. Like I said, last week swept the card. It's not the first time doing it. We're here doing it every week if we can, and if not, man, the picks are solid. And just sometimes it doesn't go our way. Uh, I do gotta slip out $100 every week. We keep it simple, we keep it smart and safe. We ain't trying to waste a bunch of money here. The slip is gonna be Manuel Torres, and then we're gonna have to go with Asu Amabayev sketch. I know Charles Johnson got that chance, but I think Asu is past that level of being too green in MMA and getting beat up by Charles Johnson. So give me Asul laying the chalk there, and then start the card off, man. Give me Oleg Jacek. So that's the 3 leg plus. I think 500 plus 500 there. Might get better odds, might get worse because I placed it earlier on in the week. But let's get it, man. Double up champ. Hope we cash, baby. Let's get it. Peace.